So very good morning, guys. Yeah, last day we just been started our discussion talking about list controls. Yeah, actually there are three list controls I said here. What are the three? Drop down list, combo box, list box, checklist box. Combo box, list box, and the checklist box controls. Three totally we have. So let us work with them today. Watch this. I'm first adding a combo box. This is a combo box control. Next, list box. Is a list box control. And then we have checklist box. Yeah, checklist box control. The other three things what we have. Drop combo, list box, checklist box. What they say combo box? Basically, it provides you two options to you. One, you can select a value from the list or you can enter a value also. You can either select a value or either you can enter a value. Both the two options are available. Selecting value, entering value. Okay, now? So both the two things. List box, it'll show you multiple options. Basically, default is single selection only, but you can change to multi-selection. And checklist box supports you multi-selection by default. Checklist box supports you multi-selection by default. So these are the things what we have. Okay, we'll understand the behavior. To understand the behavior, the first thing is add values into the controls, guys. To understand the behavior, first what you do is add values into the controls. If you add values into the controls, you will come to know the behavior of the controls now. So let's see adding some values into the controls. How to add values into the controls? If at all you wanted to add values into the controls, there are different ways how the values gets added into the controls. Actually, we have 4 different options for adding values into the controls. We are provided with 4 different options for adding values into the controls. Okay, so let me tell you the 4 options that are available for adding values into the controls actually. First one, manual adding the values. What are the manual adding the values? You can directly go to the properties window, and in the properties window, you will be finding app. In the properties window, you'll be finding app like items option. When you click on the items window, items button. When you click on that, a window will open. There you can enter your values. See, I'll show you. There are 4 different ways of adding. I'll do one thing. I'll show you one option with each control. First, drop down list. But whatever I show with one control applies to remaining two also, remember that. Okay. So hit F4, go to properties. You'll find a property called as items. When you select it, click on the button here. A window will open. See, string collection editor. Start entering your values. I just want to enter a list of countries in it. I just want to enter a list of countries into it. Okay, you can just add a list of countries. India. England. So, yeah, guys, is how I can just add the values in this list now. This is how I can add values into the list. Now run the form and see. Yeah, watch. The list of values. And very, very importantly, the good thing here is you can select a value, guys. You can select a value. And the good thing here is if your required value is not present in the list, you can add the value. How? Suppose I want to select the country as Singapore. Singapore. Not in the list, I can add it. Hit enter. Okay. Two options. Either select a value. Second option, enter a value. You can select or you can enter the values here. So that is the very important thing. What you just find out in a drop down list control. Nothing guys. A combo box control. I'm sorry, not drop down list. What is it? Combo box control. This is a combo box control. Either enter a value or either select a value. Choice is yours. Okay. I got a list. My required value is not in the list. I will enter. Okay now? So this is one way how you can add values, guys. How to add? Go to the properties. What are the property? Items. And in the items property, you will see a window. In that window, you can enter the values. In that window, you can start entering the values. Okay. Now, the second way how you can add values is, say, guys, what I shown you, one applies to remaining two also. You can try for list box and checklist box also. The second way how I can add values in the control is, the second way how I can add values in the control is, yeah, through code. The second way how you can add values is through code. Let's go to the code. And in the code, we can start adding the values. How? I'm adding to list box. List box one dot items dot add. You can pass a string value now. You can pass a string value in this place. See, I want to add a list of states. I want to add a list of states. Kerala. I can add a list of states like this. Okay, this is a second way how I can just add values. Is it clear? Okay. Okay. It's Odisha. Fine. So I can just there's a second option available, guys. Understood? Fine. Like this, you can add values to the others also, whatever you want. Wherever you want, you can just add the values like this. Okay, fine. So this is the second option that is available for adding the values. And in this process, you can add values to all the three controls. Third one. What is the third one? The third way how you can add the values is, alright guys, in this third way, I'll add values to checklist box now. What is the third option? Without adding each value individually, you can first create one array. Suppose string array, I'm declaring an array, colors is equals to. In this, I want to write the list of cities, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Chennai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad. Okay, a list of values. Now, you are provided with a method called as items.add range. Just like add, we have add range. Okay, I am doing it for the checklist box. Checklist box one dot items dot add range. The method name is add range. You can simply pass the array there now. What it takes an object array. So your array can be integer array, or your array can be a string array or a double array or anything. No props. You can just call it, and now the values gets added into it. This is the third option. This is the third option for adding the values. It's your choice, guys. How you want to add the values, you can just add in any way you just like. But I shown you all the various options that are available for adding your values. Okay. So one more option is there, guys. That one, we use it generally for loading values from database tables. We use that process for loading the values from the database tables. The fourth option is we use that when you are going to load the data from a database table. So tomorrow you work with a database, from the database you want to load the data. In such scenarios, we use that option. Okay. So I will tell you that way, but will show you when we work with the databases. So three things are clear. One is through design, items property. And two options, what I shown you is through code. One is items.add method, and the second one is items.add range method. We have add method and the add range method available. We can just use both these two methods now, and you can add values into the controls. Okay, fine. Now we just added some values to each and every control. Yeah, what is the fourth option, say second option is your list control dot items dot add. What it takes? String value, not string value, object value. Object value. We can pass anything there. It's an object. Okay, what do you take? Object value. Now, third option is, what is the method? What it take? Object array values. Okay. Fourth option is data source is equals to dot data source is equals to, you can just go for specifying the data source here. Means basically here we are going to specify a data table, a table name here. Okay. After specifying the table name, actually, if you just follow my point here, you can bind a table, but table can have multiple columns and it cannot show all the columns. It can show only one column. Which column? That's your choice. You need to specify that like this. Data member, display member is equals to column. Bind the table first here. The table has 10 or 20 columns. All columns cannot show here. How many columns it can show? One column only. Which column? Tell that column. Sir, if I want to show the complete table, not possible. For that, separate controls are there. This control only one column. That's all. So I will show you this in the ADO.NET classes. In the database programming, I'll explain about this one. Is that clear? Three things I've shown you now. Fourth option we'll see later. Yeah. First, I explained about all the three controls. What are three? The drop down, the combo box, which is a combination of a drop down list and list box. And second one is list box. And the third one is a checklist box. The third one is a checklist box. Okay. Now, guys, if you understand the behavior of the controls, drop down list supports only single selection. You can either select a value or enter a value also. You can either select or enter a value. Already shown you now. Now I have a requirement. What is the requirement? Suppose if my required country is not in the list, I will type it here, Singapore. And when I hit my enter key here, this value should be automatically added in the list. Is that clear? When I type a new country and hit the enter key, that value should be automatically added in the list. If that is the case, you're required to write the logic under an event. Which event? Key press event. You type and hit the enter key, that should be added. So you should write the logic in which event? Key press event. Are you clear? So let us go to the key press event of the control now. Events. Which event? Key press event of the control now. And in the key press event of your control, write the logic. What is it? Drop down list one dot, combo box one dot, items dot add. Just now explained about this method to you. You can add an item. What you want to add? The item that is entered in that now. How to get that? It's a text box also, na? How do you pick the value of a text box? Already we know dot text. When I said combo box one dot text, it will return you the text, and that is added into the list now. Okay, I'm writing this logic where key press event. But see the problem, the event fires for every key I press, correct? The event fires for every key I press. So suppose if I'm typing Singapore, are you guys clear? See guys, what happened? I'm hitting an enter key now. Array, the event fires for every key. So every key is adding of the value. No, not like this. When I hit the enter key, that's why I said here. When I hit the enter key, it should add. Singapore, enter, then it should add. So what to do? If convert dot to int 32 of e dot key char is equals to 32. Remember this? I already explained you. ASCII value. The ASCII value of the enter key is, sorry, not 32, 13. 32 is spacebar. Enter key is 13. Means this logic will execute only when I hit the enter key. Otherwise, this logic won't execute. See, I'm putting a breakpoint here. It will reach there only when I hit the enter key. Until then, it won't reach. Watch. Singapore. Did not hit. Enter. See now? It reached there now. So this logic is executing only in the enter key. Okay? So now see. But there's a problem now. What is the problem? I'm selecting Japan. I hit enter. See the problem, guys? When I hit enter here, when I hit the Japan and hit the enter key, Japan is added up again. Suppose if I click on the enter key for multiple times, duplication. So one more condition required. What condition? Array, the value should not be existing there. The value should not be existing there. How do you check? If combo box 1 dot items dot find there is a method now. What is the method? Find string. Find string. The find string method actually just going to take a value. Find string. What it does, read the description, all of you. It returns you the index of the first item in the combo box that starts with the specified index now, the specified string now. Suppose if I say find string Japan, is Japan present or not? It returns the index of it now. Where is it present? Third place, index position 2. Suppose I enter Malaysia. Malaysia is existing, not existing. Then the index will be -1 now. Array, already explained you now, not existing is -1. If existing 0, not existing will be -1. Once I already explained about index of method to you. If existing, it will start from 0. If not existing, -1. So now see, not Japan, not Japan. Japan means always Japan only. Combo box 1 dot, the text is equals to -1. Guys, understand this now? What's it? Combo box 1 dot to find the string. What? Combo box 1 dot text is equals to -1 means existing or not existing? Not existing. Then add. Then add. Run now and see. See, Singapore, not existing now, enter key will add. I mean, Japan, enter. Not added. Is that clear? But see, guys, I'm entering I'm just entering AUS. Adds or not? Tell me. I'm adding AUS. Adds or not? Enter. When I hit the enter, it did not add, guys. It went to Australia. It did not add. You understand? It did not add because there are something which is with why. I read the description, all of you. What is it telling you? Starts with Australia, US starts with that now. So tomorrow, sometimes you may want to add like this, sometimes you may don't want to add. Sometimes it is correct. US means Australia, Australia existing. But sometimes you may want to add. Suppose there's a country name called Indianapolis. Indianapolis. You know, at this country now, Indianapolis is there. But now I'm trying to add India. It cannot be added now. Are you clear? Sometimes we may want to add, sometimes we don't want to add. If you don't want to add like this, then what you do? Point string. But if you want to add, then simple English, you are exact match checking now. AUS, it's not an exact match now. Australia, it's not an exact match. So will it be added? You can see. I'm entering ENG. ENG. It adds because it's not an exact match. But see, I'm entering America. America. Exact match now. Enter. Not added. Is that clear? So dynamically also, I can just add values in the control in this way now. Okay, done. So are you clear with the combo box? Next one, list box. List box. Actually, guys, this list box control by default supports only single selection. What it supports is only single selection. You select the first value. Generally, how do you select the second value? Catch the control key. Now I'm trying to select the second value. See, not working. Why? Default selection is single only. The default selection is single only. If you want multiple, go to the properties. And in the properties, you'll find a property called selection mode. You'll find a property called as selection mode. You can see there different options are there. None. None means no selection allowed. Default is 1. Multi-simple, multi-extended. Both are same only. Both will support you multi-selection. What are the difference is multi-extended means traditional process, guys. Control key and select the second value. Multi-simple means no need to catch the control key. Directly you can select the second value. Suppose I'm selecting multi-extended. Run. Selecting the first value. To select the second value, you need to catch the control key and then select the second value. But the second option, what we have is multi-simple. What is multi-simple? What is multi-simple? Multi-simple means no need to catch the control key. First value, second value, I can directly select off. Need control key at all. That is called multi-simple. Choice is yours, what you wanted to use. Okay. Finally, checklist box. Nothing to talk about checklist box. By default, it supports multi-selection. By default, it supports multi-selection. By default, only multi-selection is supported. To go for a selection, you'll find a checkbox beside every item. You can just select the checkbox there. Is that clear? Other than that, there is no difference between list box and the checklist box. A checkbox appears beside every value for selection. That's it. Are you clear with the behavior of all the three controls? What next? The next thing is, guys, you select some values here. You're selecting some values here. India. You selected some states here. You selected some cities here. Now I want to save this information in the database. I want to save this information in the database. If at all you want to save this information in the database, the question now is how to access the values from the controls. I said, you remember, for every control, you will be having some set of properties for accessing the values inside the controls now. For every control, some property will be there. Text box is there. Text is the property. Checkbox is there. Checked is the property. Like this, every control will have a property now. So same way, how to access the values of the list controls. How to access the values from list controls. Let's try to understand about it. Accessing values from the list controls. How to access the values from the list controls. Guys, if at all you want to access the values on the list controls, remember, for each control, you are given with a different option available. For each control, there is a different option that is available for accessing the values on the list controls. It's not going to be same for all. It is not going to be same for all. Okay, for every control, different set of properties are available, and we can just use them for accessing the values from the list controls. Okay, I'll show you all these options to you. Suppose guys, if at all you want to access, if at all you just want to access, the question that arises here is, you want to access all the values at a time, or you want to access each value? That's the important thing. I'll clarify you how to access these values. First, suppose you want to access all the values of the list control. Suppose you want to access all the values of the list control. All. How many values are there? Multiple values are there now. I want to access all the values at a time now. Then if that is the case, there is a property called as items. What is the property? Items. It returns you an object array of all the items. Combo box 1.items, list box 1.items, and checklist box 1.items will provide you access to all items. You can get access. Return type is object array, array of items. No, sir, I want to access selected items. I want to access selected items. Okay. If at all you want to access selected items, for every control, the properties are different. For every control, the properties are different. First, let us start with drop down. How do you get it? Drop down works like a text box also now. Dot text. Array dot text here, you can say dot text. You can get the value. Or otherwise, you can also say dot selected item. Yeah, first we'll start with combo box. First, let us start with a combo box. Then list box. Yeah, let me show you the options what are available for each control. Yeah, the first one is combo box. See that? Text, selected item, selected object. If you call text, the value will come back for you as a string. If you call selected item, the value will come back to you as a object. Selected index, it won't return the value. What returns your index of the item selected? Integer. Now take list box. What are the properties? Single selection available now. So selected item, selected index. Multi-selection also available. So selected items, selected indices. Array C, written type is object array, integer array. Third option. Sorry, third one. Checklist box. It is multi-selection. So directly it is called checked items, not selected. It is checked items and checked indices. These are the properties we have. Okay. These are the properties we have for accessing the values, guys. I'll show you the three options to you. I wanted to create a form like this. Watch. Already I added your combo box, list box, checklist box to you. Now I'm adding three buttons there. Okay, now we'll add three buttons. In the first button, I want to get the selected country. Second button, I want to get the selected state. And the third button, I want to get the selected cities. That's what exactly I want. Okay, come on, let's add three buttons on this. First one. Show selected country. Show selected states. And show selected cities. Yeah, three buttons. In the first button, I want to show the selected country. So the combo box, I shown you three options to you. Dot text, dot selected value, dot selected index. Okay, you can just see. Message box dot show. Directly we can call combo box one dot. We'll give you the text now. Okay, you can just say selected country. You can even get it like this. Selected item. You can also get it by calling selected item. This is the second way you can get it. And third one is a selected index, guys. It's not going to select the item. What will tell you? The index of the item. Okay, run and see. Select something, click on this. Same output. Index position is 3. Understood? Index position is going to be 3 now. Now come to the second button. What is the second button? The second button basically shows you the selected states now. Single selection or multi-selection? Louder. Multi-selection. So what is the return type? Array. Selected items. It returns you an array of all the items. Array of all the selected items. So see what I'm doing? For each. See, listen. The selected items. What is the return type of it? Object array. Object array. For each object obj in list box 1 dot selected items. See, understand? I'm picking one by one item now. From the all items are selected items. Selected items. If I say dot items, I'll get all items now. But if I said selected items, what I get is only selected items. Okay? And I'm showing you message box dot show, message box dot show, selected state obj, run. So I'm going to select a set of states here. Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. Got it? So you just got the selected states now. So like this, we can just use the for each loop. Guys, if I remove selected items and if I write items, what I'll get? All the 6 items I'll get now. All the 6 items I'll be getting now. Okay? So that's how we just implement the logic for that's how you implement the logic for the list box control. For the list box control. Okay. What next? Checklist box. Array, checklist box also same code only na? What do you write? For each object obj in checklist box 1 dot checked items, not selected items. It is checked items. Selected city. Selected city or cities, whatever it is. Run. I'm selecting Delhi. I'm selecting Mumbai. And I'm selecting Bengaluru. Got it, all of you? We just got the list of all the selected items in this process now. Selected cities came now. Is it clearer? Understood? So that's all about how you get your values in the list. That's all about how you get your values in the list. Selected city, whatever it is. Okay now? Fine. What next? Actually, guys, here I'm just getting it, but a small requirement. Can you show me all the values in a single message box? Means it should show me all at a time. It should show me all at a time now, not one value. Now, what is showing you? One value is showing you, not one value. What it has to show? All at a time it has to show. Are you clear? In a comma separated list. In a comma separated list I want to show. In a comma separated list, I want to get all these values. Okay, how do you do that? Watch it. I'm declaring a string variable. String str is equals to empty string. Okay, now string str is equals to empty string. Now inside of the loop, I'm writing what now? Str plus is equals to obj. What will happen here? All values are concatenated now. And here I'll write selected city obj. Now run. Oh, here not obj. No? What I should use? Str here. I'm selecting 3. I'm getting it. I'm getting the values, but commas, spaces, something missing. Not clear. Yes or not? Something readable now. So here I'll add you a comma and a space. I'll add you a comma and a space. Run. But problem is, a comma in the last. That should be removed. That should be removed. I want to remove the comma in the last. Just the comma in the last has to be removed. So how can we remove? It's all string manipulation, guys. Str is equals to str dot remove. There is a method. What is the method? Remove. Remove what? It will take basically the index position what to remove. What it takes? The index position what to remove. Okay? And also the number of characters you want to remove. From where to where you want to remove, that's what it will ask you. The index position and the number of characters to remove. What do you want to remove? The last comma. What do you want to remove? The last comma. So I should know the index position of that comma now. Multiple commas are there. All commas are last comma. Last comma. So I need to know the index position of the last comma now. Are you clear? So watch it. Str dot. Can you understand this? Str dot what? Last index of multiple commas are there here. I'm asking for the last index. I'll get the index of the last comma. I'll get the index of the last comma. Okay. I am passing it for the remove method. I'm passing it for the remove method. So run. Let us see whether it removes or not. Okay, now that is removed. That is removed. Okay, comma removed. The last comma got removed now. Understood my point here? Okay, you can just remove it like this. Str dot remove of str dot last index of. You're passing it, you're removing it. Fine, very well. Now you remove the comma. What next? Actually, guys, what are the values present here? 3 values are present. Last comma removed. So suppose Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai selected. Delhi, comma, Mumbai, comma, Chennai. I want to show Delhi, Mumbai and Chennai. I want to show Delhi, Mumbai and Chennai. What is this? The next last comma should be replaced with the and. Did you understand me? First, guys, right now, you got it. When you just process, right now, last comma is there. The last comma is removed. Now the next last comma. What is the next last comma? Should be replaced with and now. Are you getting me? Should be replaced with and now. Okay. So first what you will do? Remove this comma and in that place add and. Remove this comma and in that place add and now. Okay. So how to remove that comma? Can I call this again? First time I called the last comma. Can I call this again to remove the next last comma? Come on. Let us see. I'm calling this again. I'm calling this again. So, first the last comma is in the end. That is removed. Then the last comma. Suppose Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai are there. First last comma is after Mumbai. Removed. Next last comma after Kolkata. The next last comma after Kolkata. See the problem, guys. It removed Kolkata, Mumbai also. Why it removed, sir? Actually, if you don't specify the number of characters to remove, it will remove everything after the comma. But first we have only comma here. But now you have only comma, comma. Afterwards, you have Mumbai again. Are you clear? Then how to resolve it? Very simple here. Simply say how many characters to remove. In the previous case, that is the last character. So I don't require to tell how many characters to remove. But now tell me, is it the last character? It's not the last character. So I should tell how many characters to remove. Overloaded method. It is a overloaded. If you don't tell, it will remove all the characters. So what you need to tell is only how many characters to remove. So remove only one character. You see now? Noticed? What is removed? Already comma in the Mumbai was removed in the first line. In the second line, the comma after Calcutta was also removed. Are you getting me or not? Now, in that place where the comma is removed, what should I have, and should be there. Where should be added? In that position. But what is that position? Don't know. Array, what is that position? I don't know. Why you don't know? We found out now. Array, what is that? This position. At that position only. But after removing comma, if I say last index of, then it will come to previous comma. So be careful. So what you do is, first int last index is equals to, declare a variable first. Declare a variable. Okay. Now use that here. Now what will happen? The last comma is removed. Now str is equals to str dot. There is a method. What is the method? Insert. Insert what? Insert and. Insert what? And. Where to insert? Where to, oh, sorry guys. First one is where to insert. Where to insert? Array, where to insert your comma index? The index position of the last comma. So let us call it as last comma index. Did you understand? What the remove method will do? Removes the last comma. What the insert method will do? Inserts and in the place of last comma now. Inserts and in the place of last comma. So that's simple English here. Remove, insert. That's all. See now? Guys, observe. Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Chennai. I'm selecting only 3. What is the output now? Delhi, Calcutta and Mumbai. I selected only 2. What is the output now? Delhi and Kolkata. Delhi and Kolkata. I removed Kolkata also. What is the output? Error, guys. Why, sir? Why are you getting an error? Because that doesn't have a comma. Array, what is the value? See? Delhi. Do you have any comma? There is no comma. You are trying to say a last index of the last comma. What is the index of the last comma? See? -1 are not existing. Error comes. So a little bit cautious. What's it? When you're writing this code, just a small condition add here. What's the condition here? If last comma index is greater than or equal, or otherwise not equal to -1. If the index of the last comma is not equal to -1, then only these 2 lines should execute. Means if there is a comma, only execute this code. Otherwise, don't execute the code. Did you understand me? If there is a comma in the last, then only execute the code. Otherwise, don't execute the code. See now? I selected 3 values. Yeah, there is a comma after Calcutta. That is removed with, replaced with and. Now I selected 2 values. Yeah, there is a comma after Delhi. That is replaced with and. Now I selected only 1 value. Do you have a comma? No comma. So directly shows you the value. Directly shows you the value. It doesn't go to the if condition. It doesn't go to the if condition. Guys, the way to understand the logic, I said you put breakpoints. I will explain the code. Put your breakpoints. Check now what is happening each and every line. How the loop is running. What is happening in each and every method. Try to put the breakpoints there and try to verify that. Is that clear? Just check out with the breakpoints and debug your code. That's my choice here. In the previous case, what is our plan? To show 1 by 1 country? No. one by one state. But here, what is our plan? Show all states in a single message box. So that's where written some logic and displayed it in a single string now. Is that clear? So tomorrow I want to store this in the database. Store str directly in the database. All values will be going now and sitting in the database table. And sitting in the database table. Okay, that's completely your choice how you want the values to be stored there. Okay, so yeah. Now, isn't it? Actually, the default event, listen, the default event for these three controls is selected index changed. What is that? Selected index changed. That is the default event of the three controls. Already remember now, every control has a default event. And for these three controls, the default event is going to be selected index changed. That is the default event. Okay. So basically, what do we write there? We can write anything like what we need. Just will tell you. But that's the default event of the three controls. Here, listen. When are you getting the selected values? You select a value. After selecting a value, you click on the button. Then you are getting the selected value information, correct? You select a value, then you click on a button, then you are getting the selected value information. No, not like this. What is my requirement, you know? Immediately after the selection is done, I want to identify the value selected now. Immediately after the selection is done, I want to identify the value that is selected. I don't want to wait until the button is clicked. I don't want to wait until the button is clicked. So what I mean to say is, I'll show you. Hold on. See, look here. You have a drop down here, combo box. I'm selecting Japan. Show me the message immediately. What is selected? Don't click on the button. I don't want to wait until the button is clicked now. Are you clearer or not? So that is my requirement. Okay, how do you do that? The default event is, now go and write the logic there. Message box.show. Okay, what? Selected country. What? Combo box one dot text. So you don't require to wait until the button is clicked, guys. When you select a country, immediately it will show you the output. Watch it. I'm selecting China. Got it? I did not click on the button now. What do they use, sir? Hey, in the real time, so many applications you'll be seeing here. Haven't you noticed it? You select one value in a drop down, automatically it will fill you the content in the below. For example, you have a combo box showing you a list of countries. You selected a country. When you select a country, immediately a drop down below will fill you all the states corresponding to the country. When you select a state, it will fill you all the cities corresponding to the state now. Are you getting me or not? Okay. For example, I'll show you a small example. Watch. You know that every year is divided into 4 quarters now. Every year is divided into 4 quarters. Okay. Now here, I am just going to add a combo box here. And in this, I'm adding the list of the quarters. I'll go to items property and we'll add you. What? Quarter 1. Quarter 4. So every year is 4 quarters. And every quarter, we have months. The first quarter, January, February, March. Second quarter, April, May, June. Third quarter, July, August, September. And the fourth quarter, October, November, December. So now, what I wanted to do now is, I'll say months. Yeah. Now, what is the requirement, exactly? I have the two drop downs here. One showing the list of countries and one showing the, quarters and one showing the months. Quarters and months. Now, in the runtime, if you select a quarter, the corresponding months should be loaded in the second one. See guys, I'll select a quarter 2. It should show me the corresponding months now. Is that clear? So which event should I write the logic? There is no button now. That is a selected index changed event. So double click on the first drop down. Event handler generated. Now write down what? And if condition, switch case, whatever you want. I'm writing a switch case. Switch. Combo box 1 dot selected index. Guys, see what I'm using? So what are the options I'll get? 0, 1, 2, and 3. Correct? So case 0. Case 0. Add January, February, March into the second combo box. Case 1. Add April, May, June into the second combo box. Array, whatever is it, you need to add in the second one now. Okay? So now, want to add. See, when I want to add, 3 values I need to add. One option is combo box 2 dot items dot add what? January. Next, February and March. Correct? Like this, we can just add, but multiple lines of code. Without that, how I'm trying to add, I'll call you the method called add range. Add range will take what? Array. So directly I can pass a new string array and I can give the array values here. January, February, and March. It's an array, guys, new array, new string array with the list values. So that one line only, I can put off all the things now. Okay, then we have break. Now observe. This is case 1, case 2, case 3. What are the months in second quarter? April, May, June. Next, July, August, September. October, November, December. October, November, and December. Okay, run. Add it. But see, now I'm selecting second quarter. Should show me the months of the second quarter, correct? But see, what is happening? What is happening? It is appending the values. It is appending. Why? When you say add range will append the values. But when I select second quarter first, the previous one should not be there in the list now. Correct? So there is no option to overwrite the values. We can only append the values. So do one thing. What you know? Before adding on the top, combo box 2 dot, items dot, clear all the old values in the combo box and then add them. You can observe. Added, right? Now I'm selecting April quarter 3. First, what will happen? Combo box 2 dot items dot clear will clear all the items now. And now add it. See now, it's not appending now. But see another problem. I'm selecting November. I'm selecting November, some month, or October. I selected October. Now I selected quarter 1. When I selected quarter 1, see the months of the quarter 1 only present here. But see, the default selection is October. That is wrong now. So to resolve it, just like you call clear, combo box 1 dot, combo box 1 dot, text, combo box 2 dot, text equals to empty string. Combo box 1 dot text is equals to empty string. Clear the text in the combo box. Clear the text. Watch. Quarter 2. I selected May. Now when I select quarter 3, the text is also cleared up. See? Are you clearer or not? Okay. So understood now? So basically that is the need of the event. Now I'm giving you a small task to you. Do this, guys. What is the task, you know? I want 3 combo boxes now. First combo box should show the countries. Second combo box should show the states. Third combo box should show the cities. Are you clear? When I select the country in the first, by default, what should be loaded? Countries. The second and the third combo boxes should be empty. By default, what should come? Countries. Now you select the country. When you select the country, the corresponding state should come in the second combo box. Is it clear? When you select the state, the corresponding cities should come in the third one. Google here, just Google, not for the code. Google for the, see, you add 3-4 countries here. America, what are the states in America? Google. Okay, just add 3 or 4 states of America. Now, in that state, what are the cities? Google, add them in the next. Are you clear? Understood? I shown you already 1 to 2. Now, your challenge is 2 to 3. When you select a value in the second one, the corresponding value should be coming in the third one. That's the option. That is a, that's the task I'm giving to you. One more combo box should come, and based on the selection of the first, second one fill. Based on the second, third one will fill. Got it or not? Okay, try that here. Just try that and try to achieve the appropriate functionalities. Okay, let's stop here. We'll meet tomorrow.